Hello, how are you? Welcome back to ShowNewTrend. I'm host of today and my name is Elvis Deri.
Breaking news, Asia faces one of the worst floods in decades. Cities submerged, families trapped and chaos everywhere. Here's what's happening right now.
วัว
ทำไมวัวติดเนี่ยตายไหมเนี่ย
ไม่ตายยังไม่ตาย
ระวังดักไว้นะครับระวังดักไว้นะครับ
ตัดเชือกเลยครับ
ตัวใหญ่นะไม่ลูกวัว
มันเป็นลูกมันพี่
ลูกของขึ้นดักไว้นะมันเป็นเชือกเนี่ยใจเย็นถ้าปล่อยมันจะลอยไปตรงไหนลอยไป
มันลอยไปขึ้นฝั่งได้นะพี่
ของต้องตัดก็ได้นะอ๋อตัดแป๊บนึงรอแป๊บจะหลุดแล้วรอแป๊บเดียว
Okre Hotel, and that's the Peradeni ground. It looks like that's like basic ground. And this is the road to Kandy. You can see schools are flooded, and this is the Queen's Laundry. You can see some vehicles over there, so flooded. If we walk a little bit further, there, that's the courts complex, so also flooded, yeah. So yeah.
อย่าตะเปะปล่อยเรียบเท้าฟาวลูกYa Allah, Muhammad Rasulullah. Ya Allah. Ya Allah, ya Allah.
Baru garat deh, pulang.
Data selami ini. Data selami itu.
Nick ini.
Rescue operations are ongoing, but the water keeps rising. Entire neighborhoods are underwater and millions are at risk. The situation is critical.
Rescue teams in Indonesia are racing to find survivors as the death toll from massive floods and landslides climbs to 502, with more than 500 missing. Rare cyclone Senyar triggered the disaster, cutting off entire communities in Sumatra and Aceh. With bridges collapsed and roads buried, thousands are stranded without food or water, and looting has begun as desperation grows. Critics say the government's response has been too slow, while more rain threatens already devastated areas. The storm has also impacted Thailand, Malaysia, the Philippines, and Sri Lanka, pushing Asia's disaster death toll this month to over 900.
Tambah lagi tambah naik aja katanya ni nah.
Hi, it's John Entwistle, Head of Delegation of the International Federation of Red Cross Red Crescent. Here I am on a highway in Gampaha, and as you can see behind me, people have had to move because of the flooding. The floods damaged their home, and they had nowhere else to go than to set up some shelter on a highway. A dangerous alternative to an already dangerous situation of staying in a flooded area. They're staying close, they're worried about their possessions, their belongings, and they're waiting until they can return home until it's safe, where they have to begin the long process of cleaning up and restoring their livelihoods.
The Royal Thai Army airlifted critically ill patients on Wednesday from hospitals swamped by some of the region's worst flooding in years. Officials have reported dozens of deaths as heavy rains brought floods that swept through southern Thai provinces, as well as neighbouring areas in Malaysia and Indonesia. 3 days of torrential rain starting last week dumped record volumes on Hat Yai, Thailand's southern commercial hub. On Friday, the city received 13 inches of rain, its highest in a single day for 300 years. Provincial authorities said on Wednesday floodwaters in many areas were gradually receding, but currents remained strong, hindering rescue operations. While parts of Hat Yai were still suffering power outages, according to a Reuters reporter there. The Thai military has taken over relief efforts, mobilizing helicopters, boats, and even the country's only aircraft carrier to deliver relief aid and critical supplies and pluck stranded people from their flooded homes. More than 2.7 million people across 9 Thai provinces have been affected, the Interior Ministry said, and the government has made a public call for equipment, including boats and jet skis. Meanwhile, residents on the western Indonesian province of Aceh were bracing for more rain as weather officials said the storm system was moving away from Thailand towards Indonesia. The director of meteorology in Indonesia said there was another active tropical cyclone near the Philippines and that interaction between the two cyclones may have caused the region's severe flooding over the past few days. Torrential rain since Friday has triggered deadly flooding and landslides in Indonesia. And weather officials warned that more rain was expected over the next few days in Aceh and surrounding provinces.
Oh, no, 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 no.
This week has been a grim reminder of nature's power across Asia. In Hong Kong, apartment buildings were struck by fire, families shaken by sudden flames, and emergency crews racing against time. floods hit hard in Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Hat Yai. Roads submerged, homes destroyed, and communities left stranded. Entire neighborhoods were underwater, forcing evacuations and leaving people scrambling for safety and shelter. As authorities race to help survivors and clear wreckage, residents brace for the long road ahead. This week's events show, whether by fire or flood, disaster can hit anyone, anywhere.
We will continue to monitor this disaster and bring you updates. Stay safe and stay informed.
Thank you so much for joining us on today's show. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Gen Z occupy! Gen Z occupy!
Oh shit, here we go again.
Hello, how are you?